Cars 2. In the media, it's depicted as the worst Pixar film, but I wasn't too sure about that. I have my own opinions, and over the past week, I have rewatched Cars 2 and evaluated it myself, and I had really low expectations for Cars 2. I already thought that it would be really, really bad, and it was worse than I even thought. This video is gonna kick in to the bad writing, bad humour, and mistakes this movie made. So yeah, let's get into it. The first wrongdoing which this film does is that it doesn't reintroduce the main characters straight away. It cuts to a spy scene from the very start, and we meet this new character, Missile. I believe if you're going to have a successful story, you should reintroduce the characters that you already have first. So they should have reintroduced Mater, they should have reintroduced Lightning McQueen, and all of the characters which we saw in the last film who were prominent and need refreshing into the audience's mind, and then you move on to the new characters. Because to someone who is watching Cars 2 back in cinemas when it originally came out, this would have probably quite confused them on what is going on. Is this Cars? Why are there spies in this film? I don't remember Cars having spies in it. And on about the spies, why is Cars 2 spies? Like, no one asked for this. Why are Cars now spies? Where in the world of Cars did anybody think? So the last film was about racing and evolving and adapting to change and growing as a person, well, as a car. But this film will make it based on the secondary character in the last film, and will decide to make it about spies and dull down the jokes so much to make the audience feel belittled and as if they are tiny children. And wow, this did not work in their favour. After this really incredibly long spy scene, we cut back, finally, after about 7 minutes, we cut back to Radiator Springs, where finally we are reintroduced to Lightning McQueen, Mater, and all the characters which we love and saw in Cars 1. We see that Doc Hudson, Lightning McQueen's mentor and trainer, has sadly passed away, and the movie does this very respectively, as the voice actor of Doc Hudson did pass away between filming these two films, and the movie does this with care, honour, and grace. And I must give the movie praise for that, of course. But we also flip back to arrogant Lightning McQueen. We thought he had learned in the last movie, but obviously not, because he can't understand the means of friendship and not to betray your friends. As we see Lightning McQueen being challenged by Francesco, the villain but not villain in this film. He's more of an antagonist to Lightning McQueen, but he isn't really a villain. He's just there to cause tension and a bit of drama. He is also a racer like Lightning McQueen, and he wants to beat Lightning McQueen in a race, but he's not really causing any harm to Lightning McQueen except from a bit of tension and a bit of competition for him. But we see Mater slightly embarrass Lightning McQueen, and Lightning McQueen gets annoyed by this. And in the last movie, Lightning McQueen was meant to learn from his wrongdoings and to accept people and to forgive people and not to view people as lower than him. But of course, Pixar doesn't really care about this, do they? They just rewrite Lightning McQueen's character, and we see Lightning McQueen just become this arrogant, cocky, not caring for others character. And wow, why did you do this, Pixar? So now Lightning McQueen has agreed to race against Francesco, and he starts getting quite worked up against this, and Lightning McQueen and the gang head to Tokyo, and we see Lightning McQueen go to this car presentation where there are tons of other famous racers, and Mater comes along with him. Mater embarrasses Lightning McQueen in front of Lightning's other racers. While at this car presentation show thing where the cars all meet up to get prepared for the race, I would say, we meet Sir Axelrod, a car who has been engineered into an electric car because he broke down one time, and Mater talks to this other car, and Mater comes storming in and talks to this other car while he's talking to Lightning McQueen.
Someone get me water! Whip me.
And Mater leaks oil, and this embarrasses Lightning McQueen, causing more tension there. Lightning flips out on this and has a go at Mater, causing him to shy away from Lightning McQueen and go his own path for the next couple of days. We see two cars, Holly Shiftwell and Finn McMissile. These cars are spies, and they think that Mater is also a spy because one other spy put a tracking beacon onto Mater. And, well, Mater's not a spy, and he's not that intelligent too, so they think that Mater is going undercover as this not intelligent, unique character, but he's not. He's just being normal Mater, and I don't see how they don't see through the lines. This is clearly not a spy, and they are given so many chances through the film to see that this isn't a spy, and Mater is not a spy, but they don't catch on. This just shows the lack of depth and care for this movie, because it is so clear. Mater doesn't understand that these two other cars are actually spies, and he thinks that the girl car has asked him out on a date. So he shows off to Guido and Luigi, and they don't believe him. And, I mean, who would, really?
When can I see you again?
Well, let's see. Tomorrow I'll be out there at the races.
Got it. We'll rendezvous then.
Oh, there you are. Where have you been?
What's a rendezvous?
It's like a date.
A date?
Mater, what's going on?
Well, what's going on is I got me a date tomorrow.
Non ci credo.
Guido don't believe you.
After this, we see Lightning McQueen start the race in Tokyo, and we see him versus Francesco. Obviously, there are other racers, but Francesco's his main rival. We don't really care about the other cars at all. But the cars are driving, and oh no, like I said earlier, this is a spy film, and we've got to have something connected to the cars racing, don't we? So there are these bad guy cars called the Lemmings, and they used an electromagnet which is projected onto cars, and they blow up cars because of the fuel which is inside of them, which is called All-in-All, which Sir Axelrod has created. And we'll link back to this. I thought this was quite a clever and unique plot within Cars 2, even though it's Cars 2. They use this electromagnet projector onto a few of the cars, and they blow up. Well, they don't fully blow up, just their tyres and probably their engines as well. And Mater causes Lightning McQueen to lose the race due to him confusing Lightning McQueen as he is talking to his other spy counterparts while also talking to Lightning McQueen through a headset. And he completely lashes out on Mater this time, causing Mater to stay fully away from Lightning from now on. After Lightning McQueen yells at Mater, Mater goes his own separate way and goes off with Finn McMissile and Holly Shiftwell, who are the spies. So a massive chase scene commences at the airport. Mater and Finn McMissile drive after a plane and try and escape the airport.
Drive forward. Whatever you do, don't stop.
While the bad guy cars chase them, Mater and Finn McMissile get away. While on this spy plane, Mater, Finn McMissile and Holly Shiftwell all have a spy meeting and they discuss some images which they have received from other spies. And we see this car bonnet of a hidden character. And Mater can track down and understand what is going on with this car bonnet, as he is a mechanic of sorts and he's a tow mater, so he'll know probably a lot about cars, of course. And this is one of the good traits that they give to Mater in the film. They show that, hey, he's not typically smart, but in his own fields he is quite smart and he understands what he is interested in. And I like to see this in a film, as it is true in the real world. Some people might not be brilliant at maths and English at school, but they may have other interests which can shine through. So this plane lands in Paris, and we see Finn McMissile, Mater and Holly all go and meet a informant for Finn McMissile, and he tells them about that something is going to go down at the next race that Lightning McQueen is involved in. Now, I truly do believe this scene is useless, and they could have just cut it out. They didn't need to go to Paris just for this scene. They could have based this in Italy or somewhere else. This was just useless time, and it barely gave us any knowledge. While in Italy, we see Mater go on another mission, and he goes undercover as another tow truck, which isn't him, and this tow truck works for the evil bad guy in this film. And Mater goes undercover and sees that this bad guy is trying to get rid of all in all the gas that we saw earlier on in the film, which caused some of the cars to crash and explode earlier. While this is going on, we see another race commence in Italy, and we see a few more cars crash due to the electromagnet pulse being reflected onto some of the cars in the race. This causes cars to break down, explode, and causes the race to end in disaster. But we do see Lightning McQueen be cocky once again and win this race without even realising that anything bad has happened. Same with Francesco though, so I've got to let him off for this one. Mater escapes his undercover mission. Lightning McQueen goes on TV and says that he is going to use all in all in his final race in London. Now this is bad because, as we know, the bad guys don't want Lightning McQueen using all in all. They want him to use a different gas because the villain wants alternative gas, such as gasoline, to be the main gas in the world, and the bad guys can use the all in all to explode Lightning McQueen. So this causes Mater to try and run after Lightning McQueen and prevent him from getting harmed. But Mater is captured by the bad guys and put in Big Ben in London. But as we know, they've got to have a car pun about Big Ben, don't they? So they call it Big Bentley, and I hate it. As a British citizen, no. Just no. So Holly, Finn and Mater are all tied up in Big Ben, nearing their doom. They could easily be killed. Some of the bad guys' subjects come in and talk to Mater and tell him that there is a bomb within Lightning McQueen's pit, and when Lightning McQueen goes into the pit, they will set off the bomb and Lightning McQueen will explode.
We snuck a bomb in McQueen's pit.
So Mater escapes Big Bentley and goes after Lightning McQueen. But this is a trick. The bomb's secretly on Mater. And if Mater goes after Lightning McQueen could potentially blow up. After this point in the movie, Finn and Holly basically become useless, and we don't really need them in the movie anymore, as they don't really do much. We just see them save a few characters from their oncoming doom, and just to defeat some useless side villains, which we didn't really need to see. Mater realises that he has the bomb on him and tries to escape Lightning McQueen, but Lightning McQueen has already spoke to Mater, and now he is chasing after Mater, thinking that he has upset Mater, but he doesn't realise that there's a bomb on him. Like, how do you not understand that Mater has a bomb on him? He has literally said that he's got a bomb on him, but you don't understand? Mater has figured out who the main bad guy is in this, and goes find the bad guy. Guess who it is? Axelrod, the guy who made All in All. He secretly wants everyone to go back to gasoline, and for gasoline prices to go skyrocketing so he can make more money. But he isn't confessing this, and he is right next to the Queen when Mater goes and meets him. This causes a lot of tension, and for the Queen and her royal suspects or royal guards to be wary of Mater and think that he is planning an attack on the Queen, but he's not. And at the last moment, Sir Axelrod turns off Mater's bomb.
Mater, he created All in All.
Yeah, but what if he found that huge oil field just as the world was trying to find something else? What if he came up with All in All just to make alternative fuel look bad?
And the movie basically ends there. It really wasn't good. The humour in this movie is so bad, because none of the humour really comes from Lightning McQueen or any of the other characters. It just comes from Mater, who's such a dumbed down and average character in this film, and he's meant to be the main character in this film. He is the main character, and they do not portray him well at all. I don't know why they tried to make Mater the main character in this film. He wasn't a good main character. They should have stick to Lightning McQueen or just not made a second film. I don't know why they did this. I hate how this reflects on the other two Cars films, such as Cars 3 and Cars 1, because I genuinely believe that they are some of the best Pixar films, but they are just put down because of Cars 2 and how atrocious this is. So, if you've learnt anything from this video, go watch Cars 1, go watch Cars 3. They are great movies and I love them to bits, but Cars 2, stay away because it's worse than you think. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a great day. Remember to like, comment and subscribe. Also go follow me on Instagram, and a new Disney sequel video will be out next week. Yes, it's on Toy Story 3. Hope you enjoy. Wait. Editing Joseph here. We appeared in Seamus Gorman's video for 2 seconds. This is literally my biggest achievement in my whole entire life. Forget anything else. Thank you, Seamus. This means the world to me. Have a great day.